Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform. I want to talk about Gelo, G3 Ball, Miss Nikki Baby. They both went viral. Allegedly, he cheated on her with another girl. It was some other post saying that the other female was pregnant. All this is alleged. I'm not sure about any of this. All this is hearsay. All this is alleged. Now, the female in question, who has a lot of followers, and I'm going to get into why that's important later in this video, she did respond back through a series of Instagram posts. She said that she felt like she was getting attacked, so she just had to clear the air. She wanted people to know that she wasn't a home wrecker. She claims that Gelo Ball was single at the time, or whatever the case may be. We've seen this before. We've seen the storyline play out with rappers and artists before, but I want to get a little bit deeper into this topic, into this situation, and let's talk about this from another angle, because this is a strategic thinking media platform. Now, I wish everybody in the situation well. I wish Gelo and Miss Nikki Baby well. They have two beautiful children together, so hopefully they can either get through this and get back together and be a family, be a unit again, or they can go their separate ways and they can effectively co-parent and be cordial without necessarily being in a relationship. It's possible. Millions of people do it, and it's something that's definitely achievable and can be done. But because this is a strategic thinking media platform, I want to talk about how this could possibly affect his career. Now, we know he got signed for an $8 million deal, Def Jam. He had the Tweaker song. It went crazy. Wayne is on the remix, and the remix is going crazy. Now, I looked at a live stream. I caught pieces of a live stream that he did with Boy Max. He played a record or two, and I'm gonna say this, man. I believe that Def Jam heard something besides Tweaker. Now they know that's a big song, they know that's a good song, but they heard other records that warranted them giving him this $8 million deal. All right, so salute to him on that. That's the first thing I want to say. Now, the reason that I brought up the stream with Boy Max, if y'all go take a look at that, his stream with Boy Max, one of the records that he was previewing, it got that Tweaker sound to it. It got that same vibe. He may already have a lane. And in my personal opinion, if Def Jam heard these songs and they all are in the same lane as Tweaker, that don't mean they sound like that record. If they are in the same lane and they create a vibe, and he's, growing into an artist and he has found a sound, I definitely think Def Jam may have something lucrative on their hands, definitely, and maybe a guy who isn't a one-hit wonder, somebody who will produce a quality album and maybe multiple quality singles or albums. Now, he got the big record, he got the deal, he got the Def Jam $8 million deal. The thing that I want to talk about today is the optic of him coming into the industry, coming into the rap game. This is just his first single now, coming into the rap game, already being tied to two females who have a high follower count. We've seen this before with Finesse 2 times. We've seen it with Moneybagg Yo. We've seen it with Trippie Redd to an extent. And it's a couple of other rappers out there that y'all can name. If it's anybody I missed, get in the comments and let me know. Even NBA Youngboy to an extent. When we have guys, when we have rappers who date women who are highly followed in social media, who have a lot of social media followers, G Herbo, when they date women who have a lot of social media followers, it can be a good and a bad thing. And I know Def Jam is monitoring the situation, because I want to say this. A lot of the women who follow Miss Nikki Baby, who follow this other female who's involved in this cheating scandal, I guess, whatever you want to call it, they're going to be following Gelo's career as well. They're going to become his fans by default. Okay, they're going to listen to his music just because they want to know what's going on in his personal life and what's going on with the romantic relationships that he's having with these women. Even Lil Baby, for a certain amount of time, was connected to Jada in a way that I'm not sure he wanted to be. Everything that she was doing, people would attach Lil Baby to it. After we had stopped seeing them being together, they were still attaching Lil Baby to it. Now, Lil Baby, as far as an artist, he kind of went to another level and he's kind of surpassed that. But as I said before, it's some artists who never get out of that space. They're always connected to a female, specifically a female who the internet has seen them have ups and downs with. Gelo got to be careful of that. He's got to be careful of that. He cannot let these relationship issues and this relationship drama dominate his career. Again, this is a two-edged sword, all right, because he's gonna get more listeners. He's gonna get some female listeners. He's gonna get the shade room listeners. He's gonna get the listeners who want the tea. Miss Nikki Baby has been on the social media scene. It has had millions of followers for years. She was one of the people in reality TV transitioning over into the internet, becoming a brand with followers. She was one of the early people to do that. So there's a lot of females who are invested in her. They get invested in the relationships that she's in. They're invested in the guys who she deals with. They're invested in her kids and in her family as well. So they're going to find their way to Gelo Page. They're going to voice their opinions about his music, good or bad. And it's the same as the new girl that he's with. Some of the fans of these females are going to project their energy onto Gelo Ball. So if he's not in a good situation with the female, they're going to bash him online. If he does something optically not good, or if he goes against something that the female wants, we're going to hear about it on Shade Room, and he's going to be going viral for things other than his music. Again, this could be good. This could get him more listeners, but it's also a downside to that. Okay, if the music is not hitting, the negative comments are going to be compounded, not only by people talking bad about his music, but people talking bad about other things in his life. It's going to be easier for him to go viral because of these certain things. Like I said before, I know the record label probably loves this. Def Jam probably loves seeing this live soap opera unfold in front of people's eyes. More people are knowing who Gelo is. More people are going to type his name into search engines, and his name and the names of his songs are going to get more impressions and interactions. But I don't know if this type of energy, I don't know if this type of attention is the best for a new artist. Now, if he was a veteran artist who had already been in the game 5-6 years, he's already had top albums, he's already had a couple hits on his belt, he's already had a couple quality albums under his belt, it will be different. But being a new artist and dealing with two women who are so popular on social media. That's the thing. They're popular on social media. So their moves are going to be reflected on Gelo to an extent, at least for their fan base. All right. They're going to be checking out Gelo because of the females that he associates with. All I'm saying is, I don't want this to be a situation where his relationship drama in his personal life is a bigger talking point than his actual music. I don't know, man. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Do y'all feel like the drama in social media, the relationship drama going public, does that affect artists? Does that affect their optics? Does that affect their image? I think it does. Gelo and his career and his music does not need to become synonymous with baby mama drama, with female drama. This could be where this is going. We don't know for sure. Like I said, he's probably got an album nearly done, if not completely done. He's probably got a lot of music in the vault. We got to focus on that, and we got to let that decide the trajectory of his career. We really got to let the music be the judge, man. So y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about the future of Gelo career, man. I don't want him to be a rapper that's just associated with a female or just associated with drama, because sometimes that can lead to the label not really believing in you. That can lead to negative narratives spreading about you, and it's just unnecessary, man. It's just unnecessary. It's not the end of the world. If his music is good, he can overcome it, but I feel like he could get to that space where his relationship issues are a bigger deal than his music, and that's just not a good space to be in, man. But y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Urban Artificial Intelligence, Strategic Thinking Media Platform. I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode. Peace.